Welcome to CKLA Lesson 22, Unit 1, Skills. Today will be a little different with our learning targets. We are going to complete some of our end of the unit assessments together. Now our spelling test will still be on Friday, so I still want you to continue to study those words and look over them daily. First, let's review our tricky words together. These are those words that have a rule breaker in them, so something's not following the rules. So these words, we have to memorize them, and we can't use phonics to sound them out. Read them with me. There. The post office is right over there. Said. Ava said it was her birthday. Says. The weather forecast says to bundle up. Says. Word. Look at the word wall to help you read and spell. Now we're going to do something a little different. At the beginning of the school year, you read the story Snacks, and you took a short test on the story Snacks. Now this is going to be very similar. You're going to listen to the story, but you're going to have to use your listening skills to answer the questions. So you're not going to have the story in front of you like we have been doing with our text evidence. So now we're going to listen to the story, The Catfish. And you're going to have to be a really good listener so you can answer questions afterwards based on your listening comprehension. So take a minute now to think about what the story, The Catfish, is going to be about. You may pause the video and make a prediction. And remember, this story comes from our reader, the Cat Bandit. So think about the Cat Bandit and all those tricky things that he's been doing, all those sneaky things, and make a prediction. Now be a really good listener and listen to the story, The Catfish. The Catfish. Dad went fishing and got a big catfish. He left the catfish in a bucket. Then he locked the bucket in the shed. There, he said, as he clicked the lock shut. This lock will stop the cat. The tempting smell of the fish drifted in the wind. The cat bandit sensed that there was a fish in the shed. He went to visit. The shed was locked up, but that didn't stop him. He went and got a belt. He hitched the end of the belt to the lock and tugged on it. But the lock held and the shed just sat there. The cat bandit went and got a dog. The cat and the dog tugged on the belt, but still the shed just sat there. The cat bandit went and got a pig. The cat, the dog, and the pig tugged on the belt. They did it. The shed tilted to the left. Wham! The shed fell with a crash. Then munch, munch, munch. That was the end of the catfish. Now you're going to look in your packet and find 22.4. These are the comprehension questions that go with the story, The Catfish. You're going to do your best at answering the questions. Make sure that you answer all the questions front and back using your listening comprehension skills from The Catfish. Do your best. Great job. Now we're going to look for our activity page, lesson 22.1. On this activity page, I'm going to say one word for each row. You are going to find the word that I say in each row. So you've got to listen to the video. You're going to mark the word that I say and then move on to the next one. If you need to pause the video during this to find your answer, you may pause the video. Find lesson 22.1 now. This is what lesson 22.1 should look like. So for each number, I'm going to say a word, and you're going to circle the one word that you hear me say in each row. If you need to pause the video while you're doing this, pause the video and come back. Number 1, scratched, scratched. Number 2, fence, fence. Number 3, whip, whip. Number 4, logs, logs. Number 5, knock, knock. Number 6, rinsed, rinsed. Number 7, sail, sail. Number 8, hummed, hummed. Number 9, wrist, wrist. Number 10, 12, 12. Now remember, at the end of the week, you will complete your spelling test on the words that we were introduced to yesterday with that sound in them. You will complete some other end of the unit assessments as the week goes on, some things that will be reviewed from Unit 1. And we will see you tomorrow. Thank you.